Hello guys, I'm Paras the Options Guy and welcome back to today's video. And if you see markets holding themselves at their levels, Nifty being 0.7% up, Bank Nifty being flat for this week. But if you see, there has been a lot of momentum in between the week, both for Nifty and Bank Nifty. So we are going to look at it. If you go into the daily charts, and if you see over here, this was the time when the week started. And if you see, markets first came down and then by the end of the week again recovered and closed higher, and we had one less day in this week, so only 4 trading days. Same thing with Nifty also. If you see, Nifty went down, and but in the end Nifty gave a much higher or a much better recovery as compared to Bank Nifty. In the range that Nifty was trading, you can say this is the range or this channel. Nifty is at the higher level of that channel. Bank Nifty is also near that higher side of that channel, but still there is a little bit of space left for Bank Nifty to move. So next week what I'm going to tell you is that, first of all, if you remember in the Thursday's video, right, I had said that markets will not give you a direct recovery. Even if you open with a gap up, they will first come down and then they will give a recovery if they have to. And if you see, Bank Nifty also opened with a gap up, came down first of all, almost filled this gap and then started to move up. And Nifty also, if you see, opened with a gap up, came down, and then again went up and gave a very good rally on the upside. So as I had also said in that video, is that if we have to get a recovery from here, we will see a very strong closing tomorrow itself, that is on Friday itself. And markets have given that strong closing. If you see, Bank Nifty was up 1.6%, Nifty up 1.65%, 1.65%. So in the daily charts, it looks like markets are ready for a breakout over here, and most probably we can go and retest this high, at least retest this high. I don't know if we will make a all-time high over here or not. For that, what we will need to see is that how is the price action when the market comes near these higher levels, okay? But still, chances are very easily that markets can retest 25,000 also very soon, okay? And Bank Nifty can also at least come back up till 52,000. For Bank Nifty, the all-time high may be a little bit far away, but one thing which is interesting is that Bank Nifty's OI has been increasing drastically since the last, you can say, 15 days. Bank Nifty's OI in futures has increased by 50%. What does this mean is that somebody is making a very big position in Bank Nifty, and possibly for a very big move that they're expecting in the market. Now for that, we will need to see which side the move will come. Is it going to come is it going to come on the upside or on the downside? Because the amount of OI that has been made, it can easily push Bank Nifty up by 5 to 6% easily, okay? And that too in a very short amount of time, and maybe even more than that, maybe 8 to 10% also. I won't be surprised if that happens in Bank Nifty, on the upside also and on the downside, not just on the downside or on the upside, just not in a single direction. In both of the directions, Bank Nifty can give a very big momentum. But for that, what we will need to see is that how is the market performing in the coming days. These next few days will be very crucial, because Bank Nifty is also sort of on the verge of a breakout, but Nifty also, if you see, is also on the verge of a breakout from this channel over here. So what we guys will do over here is, first of all, go into the 15-minute chart. Now if you see Nifty being so, perfectly taking support from this trend line over here, and as I had said also, that if the markets take the support from lower levels, start booking your profits, okay? Because things will be a little bit you can say volatile also. So if you see Nifty taking very good support from the trend line and at higher levels just closing near the trend line. Now I'm going to tell you one thing. If Nifty has to come down over here, Nifty will not spend time at higher levels. If you see, whenever Nifty has gone near this trend line, touched the trend line, saw very good sell off. But if you see, this is the start of the trend line, so we'll not consider these 2 points over here. But after that, if you see, touched the trend line, could not sustain, came back down very fast, right? So if Nifty has to move up from here, either it will need to consolidate near this level itself for a day, that is also fine, or it should continue and keep breaking out and close much higher than this trend line. So just continue on the upside from here. So what we guys will do is going to be very simple. Now tomorrow, if you see Nifty has closed near 24,540, so the important level will be 24,480 to 450, or you can say 440 also, that is fine. If this zone is broken for Nifty, 24,480 to 440, then things will again not necessarily become negative, but Nifty can easily go back down till the lower level of the channel, because then, as I said, that if the markets have to move up, they will need to consolidate near this area and then break out. One thing is that, or they will need to break out, instantly break out from here. So what we guys can do tomorrow is going to be very simple. If the market is taking good support from 24,480 to 440, let's say we open with a gap up, or let's say we open with a small gap down, or if we open flat, right? If the market is taking support from here, then we guys can go ahead and take a long position as soon as we see any sort of positive price action from here, right? This will be a very good place to take a long position. But as one thing that you need to keep in mind is that the move that is coming should be very fast. You should see a move like this tomorrow also, if the breakout that is if the trade that you're taking needs to be profitable. Why am I saying so is because if Nifty is on the verge of a breakout, then the breakout will be very fast. You have to understand that genuine breakouts are always very fast, because if you see over here, Nifty broke out above this level, right? Just look at this buying that is coming. It is not very fast, right? Even after Nifty opened with a gap up, if you see, Nifty is not showing very good strength, right? Because of which, if you see, the breakout got failed over here. And so that's why I'm saying is that whenever the market has to move, or has to give a breakout, it will give you that breakout very fast, and markets will most probably then touch 24,700 tomorrow itself. So as I said, from lower levels, you guys can go ahead and take a long position. If we open flat and start crossing 24,560, you guys also can go ahead and take a bullish trade. But what I would recommend is that keep a very small stop loss. Why am I saying so is because this area, this higher level over here, there are chances that you might get trapped. What do I mean by getting trapped is that, let's say, if we go above this level, right, markets can again come back down and take your stop loss first and then start to move up. So what I want you guys to do is that if you are taking a long trade above 24,560, keep your stop loss very small, because markets, if this is genuine breakout, they will move very fast from here till 24,700. Okay, so if you are taking a long trade, keep a small stop loss of 24,000, you can say 520 at max, 40 point stop loss, no more than that. Okay, even smaller. As soon as the market gives you a breakout over here and markets, let's say, go about 24,580, 590, goes near 24,600, keep trailing your stop loss. Okay, make the stop loss 20 points, no more than that, because if the market is again reversing from that, chances are it will first take your stop loss by coming down and then it will start to move up. So we should not give the market a lot of breathing space when it is about to break out, because a genuine breakout is always fast. Genuine breakouts will not take a lot of time. And yes, I also did take a long position over here. When I saw that market was taking a very good support, then I decided to take a long put short position over here, and I am also holding that position. If if you guys want an analysis, I will definitely share it with you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's video. If I book a profit in that, whenever I book my profit in that trade, mostly in the next 2 days itself, I think that I most probably will book profits, and then I will definitely share my analysis with you guys on why I took that trade. But for now, I cannot show you guys right now. But yes, over here, as I said, that lower levels taking a long position. If Nifty goes below 24,440, then chances are Nifty will become pretty volatile and also start to come back down. So for that, we will not take a short trade tomorrow itself. What we will do is wait for one day, see where the closing is coming, and then we will go ahead and take a short trade in the markets. Okay, because even if we take a short trade below 24,440, right, then there are multiple supports at lower levels. If you see, 24,380 to 400 is a good support, and then you have 24,000, you can say, this support, basically this zone that are marked. So there are multiple supports on the downside which Nifty will take if it will be coming down. So rather, we will wait for a day, see where the market is going, and then try to take a trade. Okay, if we open with a gap up, let's say somewhere near 24,620, 640, 650, right, 120 point gap up over here, then what we will do is wait for a pullback in the market. We will not take a short position at higher levels itself, because things will be pretty volatile. How you can take a long position at higher levels is that, let's say the market makes a low of if I could make it for you guys, yes. Let's say the market makes a low of, let's say 24, this low in the first candle itself, right? And then if in the second candle the market comes back down, breaks that low, and if the market is again sustaining above that low and going back up, that is when you guys can go ahead and take a long position at that point, because chances are then the market will continue to move from there itself, right? So if the market breaks the low of the first 15-minute candle and then cannot sustain below that and starts to move back up after breaking the low of first 15-minute candle, then you guys can go ahead and take a long position from higher levels. But keep in mind that your target will be small, and that is 24,700, at max 24,720, not more than that. So keep that in mind if you are taking a long position at higher levels. If the risk to reward is not great, it is better to not take a long position at higher levels. Please keep that in mind. There is no need to rush and take a long position, then and take a very big stop loss, or uh, you know uh, just give a stop loss for no reason. Okay, so that is for Nifty. Talking about Bank Nifty, because Bank Nifty is in a much interesting position. If you see, still in this range, hasn't broken out as of now. Breakoff will be mostly above 50,800. Okay, so what we will do is that, first of all, keep in mind that there are two resistances now in this zone over here. One is this trend line, which is somewhere near 50,750 to 730 as of now, and then there is this resistance of 50,800 to 850. Okay, if the markets have to break out, Bank Nifty tomorrow itself will give you a breakout. Why am I saying so? Is because now we'll go back to the time where Bank Nifty was again consolidating like this, and I will show you guys why exactly will we see a breakout tomorrow itself if we have to. Okay, just give me a second, I will show you. So there was a time in Bank Nifty where markets were just not moving, right? And if you see over here, yes, exactly. I am really sorry, I could not find that place, but I have. If you see this time of the markets, if you see, they tried to break out from this consolidation, but there was no follow up, and markets again came back down, right? Again, same time, if you see over here, made a very good green candle, but second day no follow up. Made a green candle, second day no follow up. But over here, if you see, made a green candle, second day sustained at higher levels, again opened with a gap up and continued to move up, right? So what I am saying is that even if markets open with a gap up, even if Bank Nifty opens with a gap up, Bank Nifty should sustain at higher levels and continue to move up and close in a bullish way, okay, tomorrow itself. So if we open with a gap up, let's say somewhere near 50,800, exactly at the support, exactly at the resistance, please do not take a long position over there. Always keep that in mind, that if you are opening at a resistance, taking a long position over there is not going to be successful most of the times. Rather, wait for a pullback down till 50,500 to 600. In this area, as soon as you see market is taking support, making any sort of a double bottom pattern, any sort of bullish pattern, reversal pattern, or any sort of higher high formation, you guys then can go ahead and take a long position. First target will be 50,800, but then if you want to hold for an intraday basis, your second target will straight up be 50,000, 51,250 on the upside. Market most probably will then go to fill up this gap that it has made over here, and then if market does not take a very big resistance from here, chances are 52,000 will also be pretty easily achieved by Bank Nifty soon. Okay, so that is on the upside if you open with the gap up. If we open flat, we will wait for a little bit of dip on the downside till 50,400. Okay, 50,400 to 300 in this area. And over here, if you see market is making any sort of bullish price action, you guys can then go ahead and take a bullish trade over here itself. Target will be 50,800 on the 800 on the upside. First target, if you want a small target, you can book near 50,600. What Bank Nifty should not do over here is go back below 50,200. Okay, 50,000 to, if market goes back below 5,200, then Bank Nifty will again stay in this range, most probably maybe try to go and break down also. So if Bank Nifty has to give a breakout tomorrow itself, it should go and give a breakout maybe by Tuesday. That's it. No more than 2 days should be taken for the markets to break out. Market should be very fast from here to give a breakout. Okay, however, if some sort of a price action is made where market is telling us that there might um It might take a little more time, but if that happens, then I will definitely let you guys know in the daily analysis. If you open with a gap down, very big gap down, then it is better to not take a trade, rather stay on the sidelines for one day, and the next day we will think about taking some sort of a trade, right? So yeah guys, that was it for this week, and that was it for today, and I hope you guys understood what can happen this week in our markets. But yeah, that was it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.